What? He's trying his best to hide in the...
in there,
Yeah, wow.
But
That's
you are
super
neon,
yellow.
dude.
I?
Sorry.
I
We
don't
can
think
see
I've
you.
seen.
Is it the same fish as before?
I don't know that we've seen
No,
one that.
it was, the other guy was like gray, silver on the bottom. This guy's got more yellow on his dorsal.
Can we get the lasers
He looks
to check?
longer and thinner, too, instead of
yeah.
round.
Small. Oh.
So this guy.
Oh, yeah, that
Maybe.
looks like it.
Possible ID.
Possible
Yeah.
ID. Yep. We are thinking Serranidae, Saloptia, Powelli.
Come
Ready
wide.
to come out.
Yeah.
So cool.
Powelli.
I can't believe she saw that.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Eagle eye back there.
Yeah, only with my glasses on though. I can't even see you across the room.
We
Without
can
'em.
manually zoom too if you move your head close to the screen.
I find myself doing that a lot actually.
I just got teased for doing that. So.
Top left corner.
Oh, is that another one of those?
Yeah,
fish?
Jason, you're right. Russ was absolutely amazing. So knowledgeable and so generous
Was
in
it-
sharing what he
Was it one of those red and white?
knows.
Oh, never mind.
Another fish?
Is that a? Oh yeah, it's
think
the
it's
same.
another-
Yeah.
To the,
Yep.
to the left of the lasers.
Same butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Or was no, that wasn't a butterfly. No.
The pink one.
Is this the
Correct.
same guy we were following before?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could be.
yeah, same
Yeah.
I
one.
think it might be the same one.
He's like, you guys again?
I just want some peace and quiet.
Oh, man.
I'm so busy down here.
Oh, spinning in circles.
So we have a question. It seems like a lot of these fish have these little spikes.
These-
Is it just bone
She's
or?
spinning
Their
in
sword head
circles.
Yeah.
What do you think, Georgia? Is that
It's probably
bone
cartilage
or
and
cartilage?
bone.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you were to fry that fish, there would be
Which we're
a
not
lot
going
of-
to do.
Which we're not going to do. But if you did, there would be a lot of bones up on the dorsal.
So we're talking about the fins? Sorry, I was
the little spikes
on the top.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
And
just
in
going
general,
circles.
so we have a viewer saying that some of these fish have these little spikes.
Yeah, so they've got their dorsal fin down right now, but oh my gosh, this fish is too funny.
I think
He's
he's
like, I
confused.
can't answer questions and watch this fish. But really.
You know what they?
I think he's blinded by the light.
Aw.
He
Yeah.
probably is.
Okay, I think we
Totally
should
harassed.
Well,
maybe
we'll
leave him
move on.
alone now.
We gotta get back. I think I'm off
Okay,
way
bye.
off
Yeah,
the
you're
side
way-
again.
Yeah, I was chasing you north.
He's going to have
Oh.
PTSD for a while.
Oh, poor thing.
Like, you never guess what happened to me today, guys.
Twice.
Yeah.
This was interesting.
Yeah.
What was the question? Oh,
The
about
spikes.
the fins.
Those
On the
spikes
fins.
would be.
Yeah.
Would
It's
that
just part of
serve
the
for-
structure of that dorsal fin. So a lot of them have them up there. It's just
Would
the
that
ray
serve
fin.
any purpose though?
I mean, it holds that
being
fin up.
Spiny. Or being
Yes, I mean, it's a
spiky?
defense mechanism too. Those guys are small.
Yeah, they are pretty small.
Gotta have a little something to protect them. I doubt it helps much, but
Not when a big ROV comes.
No. I think we won.
Another fish.
Where?
5. Sorry. Oh, off screen. It was at 5. I think it was the same species probably.
Where do you want to go?
have the same coral to the right of.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the same right.
Which one? Did,
No, it's okay. We can keep
okay.
What would happen if one of the ROVs gets tangled in its own cord, linking it to the surface?
Oh, you have to get it out. We try really hard not to get them tangled in the first place.
Yeah.
So we have lots of procedures and stuff to generally keep them safe if they do get tangled up. We have a lot of cameras around both vehicles, and we can try and fly around to get out of whatever we get tangled in. But the best solution is not to get there in the first place.
Oh, look at that. Are those corals, Georgia? At 4, no, 5?
with the pink on the top.
Uh-huh.
If we can get a zoom on that.
Yeah, 1 sec. Gonna go ahead in.
Yep. Looks like coral.
What's on them?
Oh, they are really nice.
Is that a brittles? Some sort of sea star, brittle star?
I think so. Maybe we need to get a bit closer.
Did you want to go in further?
If we
I
can.
think we have a little more.
Need focus here.
You're looking at the orange
Yeah.
ends, right?
Yeah.
Get over a little bit more.
Did you get some stills?
Yes.
We're good then.
All right,
They
come
are
wide.
really cool. Are those corals?
Nice job.
So the white's a coral, looks like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And the
We're
other
just
one.
gonna take a minute and look and see if we can get an ID on.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So yeah, all these islands are volcanic islands. At 9, is that very similar to the one that we saw before?
That like white.
The
circular
white, like
thing?
kind of like stone cucumber looking.
There you go in on that.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like this may be the same thing as before.
Uh-huh.
That like weird texture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Maybe a sponge?
It looks like the same texture as that thing we thought was a sea cucumber.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm going to go in a little more.
Yeah, this is volcanic rock.
You want me to come out?
Yeah, come wide.
And corals.
go ahead.
Look at the coral.
Yeah.
Hello, Brazil. So nice to have you with us. Do we say that this is pumice rock?
Oh, shark.
Shark.
Shark and Argus coming across.
Oh,
or
I see him.
something.
He's really fast.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he's gone.
Where? I missed
No, he's
it.
off.
I
He's off
saw him, but he was going real fast.
That was so quick.
I don't. Yeah.
He's gone.
I thought you were
He
messing
checked
with
you
me.
out and said, "You."
Could you see what kind of shark?
I saw a quick dash of something.
Oh.
Maybe he'll come back.
Maybe.
Mm.
If we pretend we're not paying attention to
Yeah.
him.
That's how I have to play fetch with my parents' dog.
What is that? Is that dead coral?
I think that's tree.
It looks very black for. Okay. There's a fish.
Do you find that sea life is more curious or afraid of the ROV?
Curious.
Yeah, I'd be curious too.
Oh,
Apart from that shark.
Oh, there's a fish in the back.
Oh yeah, there's a fish
You
at
want
the
to go
back.
check that one out or this one in front of us?
There's a fish in front of us.
Oh.
Okay, the one in front of us is gone now.
Oh, there's another fish.
Yeah, I guess we'll
at
go to that
11.
one at the back if we can.
Yeah.
He doesn't go and hide on us.
He's gonna hide, yeah. Oh, look at that fancy tail.
It's a rock. You want to go ahead and video?
Oh, that's a cool looking fish.
He's got that same bright and like
Uh-huh.
highlighter
Yeah,
yellow.
that's cool.
Very pretty.
I got a big rock right in front of me, so it's a little tough. It's a really interesting tail.
This is Georgia. It looks like a ceranid of some kind. There's a few similar, but it's got a very distinct tail, which I can't find on the IDs. So
I'm going in a little bit. Really cool.
Oh, it's the same type of neon, right?
yeah, that's a very beautiful fish.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in a little.
Go ahead.
Every time I
Yeah,
go in, he
there's a
swims
little
down.
like ledge right in front of my porch there, so
Yeah.
I can't quite. Yeah, see that rock there? It's a hard spot to chase him into.
We have a lot of screen grabs.
Yeah.
He's
Get
definitely
out of
hiding
here.
now.
Yep. He's like,
Let's take the hint.
figure it out. They can't get to me here.
Let me come out. Sorry.
All
I thought I was out.
Serenity.
Do you think that rock can be pumice? We have a question about that.
Sorry, what's the sorry, we just were IDing that fish. What was the question?
Oh, sorry. That the rock could be pumice. I don't know. Looks like heavier than that. But
Maybe we have ID'd that fish. Lounge.
Is that a
This
lead?
is Georgia.
Can you go in?
I'm going with leaf.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like a leaf. Alright.
Coming back. I thought that was a mighty still fish.
Yeah, looks like it could be a fish, so I can point it up.
Like a floundery type fish or something.
do you think that yellow-purple fish might be fluorescent under UV light? Could be.
Then Argus cam.
So for your reference, we
There's a
have
fish right at the back there.
Yeah, I saw him
Sorry.
in Argus
Okay.
cam. I was trying
there
to
it is.
find him.
For our audience, the
That might
reference
have been
too,
what
we
was in
have.
Argus.
There's a couple of them back there.
There it
They're
is.
pretty big.
There's this
Yeah.
2 points, green points laser. That's 10 centimeters between those two dots. So that's good for reference.
What's that type of tuna?
They've got the similar tail structure, like that, very V shape.
Look at that one tucking in while we
Yeah.
come over.
I'm gonna go in on this one.
So
The
that
silver
would
one?
be
The one in the center, yeah.
this one would be a little more than 20 centimeters long or something like that.
Yeah, maybe even slightly bigger than.
And we're not looking for anything in particular. We're exploring the area. This is the first time that someone has lay eyes on this area. So everything is as new for you as it is for us.
Did you grab some stills?
Yep.
Cool.
All right,
We're good.
come wide.
Remember, I'm a video person, but would this constitute a reef?
I mean, it's a rock formation, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Rocky reef?
Yeah.
Would it be considered a reef?
That's a good question, Miles. I'm kidding.
I'd say no.
I'd say no. So it's a rock formation. Up in the shallows, what we call a reef is when the corals have left skeletons.
But we do have rocky reefs too, right?
Right. So it's just
This
yeah.
is too
You'd have
deep.
to call it a rock. Yeah.
I
Yeah, it's
see.
rock reef. I mean, it's really it's rock formation with corals sporadically.
We've just seen so many fish going in and out and around it.
It's a great habitat. Yeah. I mean, it's a great habitat for them. There's a lot of complexity here. A lot of food too. So yeah, I mean, this kind of habitat makes sense for this amount of fish that we're seeing, and we're getting shallower as well. So we're seeing whole different families of fish versus when we're down at 2,000 meters.
Yeah, we barely saw any fish there, right?
How deep are we? Like 300 meters?
Yeah, 300.
This would be a good spot to do another transect, if possible.
Yeah, sure. Which you want to go the same like 040 heading that we've been,
The same direction?
like the way we're kind of facing.
Yeah.
Right
Miles,
now.
do you want to bring our, or we can just start from further back, but I noticed that Herc goes off without Argus pretty.
Yeah, we can back up a little.
Just back down and start,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can also try going faster. The ship.
Move the ship, but yeah, we made it last time, but I had to swing around. It was peeling off.
Just back up so I'm under you. What's the altitude that you guys want?
What did you do last time? We can stick to the same.
I didn't set it up. I think they were around 6
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah, if we can stick to the same, I think, yeah,
Okay.
5 or 6. And then the same 100 meters would be good. Thank you.
Alright. We ready to go? Okay.
Oh, there's a fish at 5 o'clock, almost getting off screen. Oh, it's gone. It was big.
Are we starting?
Yes.
Shout if you see any fish.
I always forget these cameras are flipped.
I know.
Yeah, that's really a bother. Was that just the way they were mounted, or the way they're meant to be?
I don't know.
They came like that, like in the
Yeah,
bracket.
they
I don't know
mount
if I don't know if
everything.
they were meant to be like that.
They calibrate everything and mount it, you know,
Yeah.
before we put it on the vehicle.
Because
so.
they need to know the width, the
Yeah.
spacing, and everything.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It might just be the way that the software.
I hope I can catch up to you.
Well, at this depth, we don't see, or we wouldn't expect to see difference between
They want to fix speed,
day
right?
and night, because
Yeah.
since light doesn't get there, that wouldn't make any difference for the life forms in this area. And once we take specimens as samples, Becca, do you know where we send those samples to?
Yes, so if the scientists aboard don't want the samples or don't have a need to study them here, they'll get sent to national repositories. So if they're biological, they are sent to the Harvard Museum of Comparative Zoology. And if they're geological based, they're sent to University of Rhode Island repository there. And from there, scientists from across the country can request to check out those samples and study them for their experiments and their research.
Mm-hmm.
Your XY velocity is meters per second, right?
I think it might be in this, yeah.
Do these transects turn into maps? Is that the outcome?
We use them for several things. So the fish, we actually are also back here, we record every time that we see a fish to make it easier
Yeah.
to go back through these videos. But then the photographs we're doing, they're being taken at the bottom, and those we can use on different programs to then look at and see, you know, density of different corals or sponges. So there's several programs we can use for that. And then the photo grids that we take, which are separate, they're the ones that we make those 3D models.
Have you done any besides the sponge one?
Yes, I'm not sure of the total number. We've done about 8.
Oh. I'll have to make a trip down to the data lab.
You're actually
Yes.
passing us.
Passing us by.
Am I?
So yeah, these are really valuable data sets for us, because then we can also make some comparisons between the different sites. And that's why we take some down at deeper depths and then some as we're shallower. So like now is 292 meters. So we had they did 2 transects when we first got in earlier today. Yeah, they were deeper.
I'm going to step to the back row for a second.
How far along are we, Wendy or Miles?
We're probably about halfway.
Halfway?
Yep.
Don't see many fish now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Check, check.
You're there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're on.
Now I know.
Hey, Jess.
Hello.
Of course, there's not much to talk about at the moment.
I
but
know.
But if there is, you're in.
See this?
It's blue, do, da ba dee doo, doo 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 doo.
Oh. I love seeing Aidan, the 7-year-old kid that follows us. It's so nice to have.
Where is he from?
From Spirit Lake ID. Spirit Lake.
Where is that?
Hi, Aiden.
No, he's gone to bed.
Oh.
But I was just thinking that it's so cool to have. Our audience is just so varied, you know, like 7-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 20s, 30s, like people from all over the world. It's pretty great.
Gonna take your bubble camp.
Do we take a survey of people watching?
I am not sure if they are all anonymous. If they don't tell us their age or their names, we don't know. We know the countries they are signing in from, but just that.
We've had people following us for years.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, actually.
It's pretty awesome, yeah.
Every once in a while I recognize a name who's been there forever.
Yeah.
We used to have a lot of retired Navy guys following us
Oh, yeah?
when
That's
we
pretty
were
cool.
overseas looking for the ships.
Uh-huh.
And over here.
Actually, I had a friend who told me about the Nautilus before I even got on. She was like, "Oh, what are you doing this summer?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on the Nautilus and do 3D modeling." She's like, "What? You're going on the Nautilus? I watch them like every single night." And I was like,
Really?
"Oh,
Oh,
I've never
wow.
heard of it before." And she's like, "Oh my gosh."
That's so great.
Now I know.
See, and now you'll be a viewer for
Yeah.
unless you're out here again.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a possibility.
Gotta flip Argus around here.
Oh, nice. We have 25-year-old from Australia, just started watching recently. Welcome to our channel. We have 30 years old. And what happened to the water that goes so milky looking? And where's Argus cam? So
The melty looking water. Was that a question?
yeah, what happened to the water that got so kind of milky, like murky?
Oh.
I guess?
So I think that was that like the shimmering water you're talking about?
Oh, maybe.
Even now, it's a
It's a
little,
little shimmery.
it's
yeah.
a little murkier
Oh, just
than
the
it used to be.
hazy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, probably just a bunch of diatoms floating in the water at night.
Doesn't it
That
get
would make-
murkier toward the
How much
top?
further we got to go?
Also,
Yeah, you probably got
change
sediments.
the salinity too.
getting, yeah,
That'll do.
all the sediments getting kicked up by the wave action.
24-year-old psychologists have been following us for a year. Hello. So cool. I love it that it's not only people in science.
Oh, psychology isn't a science?
I mean, like,
What?
not natural sciences. I'm sorry.
I would take that back.
I am taking that back right now. Please, I am feeling the tomatoes coming from the screen. Sorry about that. Actually, I studied psychology first.
Yeah,
Like,
psychology is super
It's
interesting.
super interesting. I'm nearly 60. Oh, that's so great.
Is that a
And this is my
It looks like it might
7th
have been a
year
fish
of
in the
watching.
7?
What?
Still cam.
Swordfish?
7th
It
year
looked
watching.
like it was in a still cam.
That's so great.
Okay.
Like it might have swam under us.
I know a lot of my friends started watching when I came on a long time ago, and
Oh.
they all still watch.
Yeah, it's so great. So she says, all my friends know not to try to ask me out anywhere during Nautilus season.
That's a long season.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
Well, I
May
hope
to November.
they
That's
get
a-
out of the house at some point.
Yeah, you,
At least
you need
eat.
to get out more.
It's amazing. People have the same social life as us.
Well, you know, there are some times we're in port. I'm sure that they
Yeah.
Or when we're weathered
Yeah.
out like
they get out of the
yesterday.
house while we're in
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
The survey.
So yeah, we
Yeah,
have
we're just about done.
Just about done?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just the end.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Aiden's
Yep.
mom, I guess. Aiden's from Idaho, and he loves watching.
All right.
Went to
Wanna
Idaho
walk
once.
on back?
Come back. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Aiden's make sure that she that we share on Facebook every time we watch. Oh, that's so great. 33-year-old from California, software support tech, first day. Welcome to our channel. 26-year-old from Texas, been watching for almost 2 years.
Stay down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, been 26-year-old artist.
I like all these shout outs now.
Yeah. Yeah. Artist and nerd. Awesome. I love that mix.
I really enjoyed this dive. It's been very interesting.
Yeah, super
Lots
cool.
of fish.
Yeah.
So
And
that
the,
does
the
conclude
neon crazy
the
looking
western
anemone.
end,
Roger
the
that.
western survey transect. We're going to jump off to the east. We got about a 900-meter transect downhill, so we probably won't see the bottom for the rest of our watch.
Okay.
Right on.
Maybe we'll find that shark.
Oh,
you
another
guys wanna
art
drive
You
or
saw a
down?
shark?
Where?
We're going deeper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's tow. Yeah, I probably was fine where we were.
Yeah, we would have been ready to go.
What direction are you moving in?
160 will
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
ships.
We were already in position.
Are we
Sorry.
Oh well.
are we towing?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to call Ed when we start a tow.
Oh. Ed?
Okay, I'm going out on 160.
All right, I'll
So-
go opposite of that.
Yep.
And drive out.
Yeah, so just so you know, Valeria, we're moving to the other ridge, so we're going to tow for a little bit because we have reached the top of where we can go on this at 291 meters.
Start coming up.
So
Yeah,
we can
you
start
come up to
moving,
meet me,
and
then,
then the next
then
watch
we'll
will pick up and
well, if we go off deeper, we don't need to come on.
go from that other ridge that we dived the other day.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, for those that just arrived at the site, this is Welcome to the Nautilus. We're exploring the deep sea at Ta'u Island,
He's
the
coming up.
National Marine Sanctuary of American Samoa.
Robble, robble.
Reminds me of a not
We've-
SPL friendly
We've had
line
our
from the movie
ROV
Aliens.
Hercules. And its cameras helping us discover what it's down there, and now we're gonna move to a different place where you're gonna see just blue in the screen. It's just that we're moving to a different site. Yeah, and
Should I kill the Z bias for now, or?
in our website you can see all the places we've been in 2019 and the previous years, of course, and the next expeditions as well, and also our highlights. So if you're curious about what we've been doing all these years, all the awesome creatures that we've been seeing, you can check those highlight videos out. Also, you can follow us on social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube
Okay.
at Nautilus Live and EV Nautilus.
I don't have anything on. Oh, in terms of. Right. Yeah, probably. Right, so.
That is so great, Moya. So at the beginning, it was only you in New Zealand, and now we have several followers from New Zealand.
Hey, Miles. How
Pretty
long are we
cool.
towing for?
Okay. Oh, you. Yeah, okay. That's where we came from? That's in. Yeah. Okay. Do I have to come out of auto depth?
Do you have any questions?
We have a bunch of people like sharing with us their age and where they are from. Oh, this is super cool. Watching this has given me the inspiration to look into marine science degrees once I finish my computer science degree. That's pretty cool.
Do it.
Do it. The ocean is the best. The ocean makes you feel more alive.
What was your favorite thing that we saw, Becca?
I really like that white purple fish that was kind of in the
Oh,
the one
rock
hiding?
track. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty cute.
It was really cute. "78 years old from Phoenix, Arizona." Looks so great.
That's where I was born.
Oh, really? Cool.
Well, so far we have, looks like, 2 rocks, an orange sea pen, some corals, scallops, and 3 water samples. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's cool. So for the ones that just started following us, this is the first time that people are exploring these areas in American Samoa. So we're taking some samples and learning more about this part of the world. Okeanos has done some dives in places close by, so we're trying to complete that and exploring new places in this National Marine Sanctuary of American Samoa. Yeah, for a brief moment you got to see a little bit of the boat. Oh, that's pretty cool. So YouTube recommended this to you a few times and I checked it. And a PhD organic chemist in Oregon. That's pretty cool. "77-year-old grandma from Westport." That's so cool. Do you guys ever get seasick when you go out? Well, it depends. There are some people that get seasick.
I had it since the first day.
Yeah. That's pretty
Poor
bad.
Ave.
Right?
But you got your sea legs now.
Yeah.
Just takes a few days.
That's great. Where is Ave? Is she with
She's
us?
here. Yeah, she was the one that just said that she had she was being seasick.
Oh, I didn't recognize the voice.
Hey, Valerio.
Hey, Ave. And for our audience, Ave is a young scientist, student, Samoan student. So we're very happy to have her with us.
Oh.
She's the youngest in the team, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we had ice cream. It wasn't Sundays, but it was ice cream nonetheless.
I missed it.
You missed the ice cream, Ave?
Yeah.
Why? You didn't see it or you didn't want it?
I didn't see it.
Blue, blue, blue.
The deep blue. So assuming you could feed or care for them easily, what undersea creature would you like to have as a pet the most? Huh.
As a pet.
I would like a hammerhead shark.
Maybe-
or the anemone.
That'd be cool. Anglerfish.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. Frogfish, I like them too.
Frogfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humpback whale.
Oh.
Pink dolphin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you tilt down, well, it doesn't. If you have her tilt down to porch and zoom in and out, you'll see it.
Art, can you tilt the camera down so we can see the porch? Just for a moment. Thank you. Zoom in and out.
E3 should be about 500 meters.
My eyes.
I can't get it to focus. What are you looking at over here when you focus it?
The color. Here, change your focus. See? That's your focus.
So I just want the most yellow as possible. Okay. Huh.
All these fancy new tools, eh, Mary?
Is it working?
Is that a chunk of sediment on the left?
Yeah, looks like it.
Nice.
We don't need even bio boxes.
Yeah, there'll be a small ridge before we get there, so I wouldn't get all the way
That's
to
all
500.
right.
Have we experienced any fish attacking the cameras? Not really, not attacking, maybe curious about them. And we have a viewer that says that the pet would be the kraken. The kraken. Cuttlefish. Does Anthony still sport that mustache that's in his profile picture below? Yes,
Very much
he
so.
does, very much so. And just a regular guy, no science background and at all, and watching for I don't know how long. Like exploring and discovering new strange things. Keep up the good commentary. That's what makes you different from other channels. That's so cool. We welcome all sorts of backgrounds. There's no science background needed. How long would it take us to the next seamount? Do you know, Georgia? So we will try to go to Vailulu, right?
Do you mean what we're doing right now? The dive right now?
No, the for the
Oh,
seamount.
to get to Vailulu?
Aha.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see whether we have time for that in the next cruise. So it's pretty far out from the main island, Tutuila.
Yeah.
And we have dives scheduled there around Tutuila for that week. So we'll have to see if the weather is good and if there's a window for us to make that seamount. Very unfortunate that we weren't able to dive it, but that's what happens when you work in the environment. We're at the mercy of the ocean.
Exactly.
Very expensive equipment, and it's not worth taking chances in bad conditions. So
yeah,
we have to be very patient.
You can have it back. Thank you. I have a
yeah, for our followers, if you had started watching like half an hour ago, you would have seen in channel 1 what our ROV Hercules is showing in the main camera. Channel 2 shows our ROV Argus looking at ROV Hercules, and in the quad screen you could see those two screens plus what we see here in the control band.
And it's blue right now. We are not recovering. We are just moving to the next ridge to keep exploring until, I believe, until about midnight. So plenty more time for people to tune in.
Yeah. So watching you from the Philippines, after watching you guys for a week, I feel like I took the wrong college course. Oh, never too late to do what you want, what you love.
Becca's laughing. I had about 400 tabs open. I said that's a sign of a good dive.
Yes. 30 years old from Treasure Coast. What interesting items have you found down there, be it treasure or trash?
Saw a glass bottle.
We saw a glass bottle.
No message inside, though.
No message. And if there was a message, it was all wet. And I guess part of the treasures are those amazing fish and anemones that we saw.
Yeah, it was a very interesting spot, actually.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Especially as we hit the 300 meters, suddenly a lot of fish, a lot of anemones.
Did we ever identify that yellow anemone?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The mystery.
The mystery. The mysterious
But we got
anemone.